Well, hello there, everybody. You'd think I just started streaming yesterday. It feels like I just started streaming yesterday because I have not been on here in 5 months of Sundays. How is everybody doing? I need to move this over here. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to make sure that we're live everywhere, including Rumble. Oh, we are. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay, good. All right, so we are live everywhere. As far as I can tell, we're live on X, we're live on Insta, we're live on YouTube, we are live on Rumble. Holy cannolis. Let me just make sure. I'm going to check on X really quick. This is the first time I've gone live on X. So I'm kind of cheese and rice. I don't even know where to find my lives. That's how badly I don't have any freaking clue. Okay, oh, there we are. Okay, we are live. So hello everyone over on X. I am not sure exactly if I can see your, I don't know where to see your anything over there on X. So I do very, very much apologize for not being able to like get all of that stuff going over there. Okay, how are y'all? Hello, hello, hello. I said hello to the Instagrams. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Insta. Hello. Hopefully this is still gonna work over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. I don't know what happened on Insta. I don't know what happened on Insta. Oh my god. Oh my god. The gods. Okay. And let me see if I reload it. Hopefully it won't cancel it out. Please don't. Okay. Hopefully we stay live on Insta. I don't know what the heck's going to happen now. I have a feeling I just killed it. I don't know, darlings. I don't know. Okie dokie artichokes. Well, this is where we're at. Not sure what's happening. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore on the Instagrams. Sorry, Insta, if I just ended up accidentally getting rid of you, I apologize. Okay. We are going to talk about, thank you so much, Ceresia. Thank you so much. I am really hoping that an Insta comes back to life, but I have a feeling it won't. Okay. New moon. Let's try this again. Reload. All right. Oh my God. There's not weird behavior, Instagram. Okay. I don't know. Insta doesn't like me anymore. So, hopefully they'll come on over here. Okay. You guys can see me either on Rumble, Instagram, or over there on the YouTubes or on X. All right. We are going to, I'm so excited to be back with you guys. It's been a minute. It's literally been a minute. Way too long minute. I was on kind of a month-long hiatus. And it wasn't because of anything in particular other than, listen, I was just enjoying life. I was enjoying life with my grandkids. I was enjoying my family. I went to Wisconsin for almost an entire month. And that was really, really cool. Like, it was nice to be up there with them. It was nice to celebrate my granddaughter's birthday. It was just nice. It was just nice. It was just nice. And so I'm very grateful for being able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm super, super, it says I'm still live. All right. Well, I don't know. So I'm just super grateful for being able to be there and to do all those things. I missed you guys terribly. But it did give me a really good chance to kind of make some decisions, right? To really kind of look at my life and say, okay, well, what are we doing? Is life lifing? How are we doing this? What are we doing? What are we doing with ourselves? And why and how? And I also kind of took this step back into time to kind of where it all began, because most of you know, coming up here in September, my 1-year anniversary of moving to Greensboro, North Carolina. And this has been one of the most exciting, exhilarating, amazing years ever. But it's also been like kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in a lot of ways. And it was nice to go back and be where it all started. It was just super nice because it gave me a chance to recenter, refocus, like, and just kind of say, what is it that's really super important to me? What do I want out of life? How do I want the next phase of this to go? And to kind of double and triple down on the things that I absolutely love to do. One of which is this here today, like streaming and teaching and all of this. This is definitely one of my things that I absolutely positively love to do. And both online and offline. Another is the in-person events, which I'm getting started back again very, very soon here. It's we're getting started all back again. So I'm super excited for that. And my plans are to be in a few different spots. First on the eastern seaboard area or the East Coast area, and then going west. So we'll talk all about that. All right. I'm happy to see you guys. What I'm here to talk about today, though, is most definitely the new moon in Cancer that is literally happening right now as we speak. So I'm going to approach that right now. I think there's one other thing I want to do though beforehand. Oh, cheese and rice. Okay, we're going to dismiss this. We're going to edit this. I am doing one thing. Tomorrow, we are going to I am having a chat GPT. Now, listen, these things haven't changed. Me doing chat GPT or doing content where I'm helping you like create the life that you want to create if you're in the entrepreneurial desire or space, that is not going to change. So here we go. Chat GPT. So I am, of course, this is not just one. Hang on, gang. I'm going to get rid of that and then we'll put it back in there. Yeah, of course, it couldn't just be like just one. Control V. I'm not sure exactly how much I've got to get rid of. Content, learn how to create content in just 1 hour. Okay, so here you go. I want you to go to makechatgptcontent.com. makechatgptcontent.com. Hopefully that's appearing everywhere on every platform. If you go to makechatgptcontent.com, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, that would be 10 a.m. Pacific, I'm having a free 1-hour workshop, Intro to ChatGPT. We're going to do some prompt engineering. I'm going to help you learn how to create content with ChatGPT, social media content primarily, but other content as well. In 1 hour, I'm going to really condense a lot of that I've known in that 1 hour. So I'm inviting you all there. I will invite you all there again at some point during this broadcast. So just know that's going to happen. Also, a little bit later on tonight, I will be doing readings tonight. I want to eat first and do a few things. So hopefully that's what I'm guessing is we're going to do that tonight. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Hello, Kristen. Kristen, Moonrise Astrology. Hello there. All right. Here we are. Let's get to talking. I've given everybody enough time to get over in here. I know it's going to take a minute for you guys to be used to me being on the internets again. Oh, cheese and rice. Sorry about that, gang. Okay. This is let me make sure you guys can see it good. Let me go back over here and see how I'm showing up. I think I want to be down here. Yep, that'll be easier for you guys to see the chart. Okay. This is the chart. Okay, this is the chart. Today is the new moon in Cancer. What does this mean? This means that from the Earth's perspective, we cannot see, there is no light reflecting off of the moon. The sun's light is not reflecting off of the moon, which means you're not going to see any light. It's going to be very dark tonight, unless you are in a space where you get a lot of starlight. This also means this is the time for new beginnings. This is a new 28-day cycle, okay? A new 28-day cycle. The reason why I wanted to chat with you guys about this today, and then we're going to go deeper into this a little bit later on, but the reason why I wanted to chat with y'all about this today, and because I've been meaning to get them here, about Saturn being in retrograde, as well as Pluto in retrograde, as well as Neptune in retrograde. So let's look at our retrograde plants, because these are the planets, not the retrograde plants, the planets. That would be Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. Now, what is extremely interesting to me is Neptune decides to go retrograde at 29 degrees 55 minutes. In other words, it was just about to get into Aries. And I've been chilling over here in my home sign for a long time now, for quite some years. So before I move into the next generation, into the next iteration, into a true age of Aquarian energy. What do you mean by that, Lisa? Neptune represents spirituality, a deep sense of spirituality. It represents this undercurrent of energy. It represents how the masses move and the collective nature of it. It represents all of these things. And up until now, right, we've been in this Piscean savior energy, right? That's the era. The age of Aquarius is the age of self-knowledge and how you then relate to the collective consciousness. Okay? Self-knowledge and how you relate to the collective consciousness. Therefore, we're entering into a time period where it's less about the need for someone to save you and more about how well do you know yourself and understand that there really is the only true salvation, shall we say, is your own awakening. That's the true salvation, right? That's the true atonement. Being at one, of one mind, of one body, right? Being at one with self, being at one with divinity, being at one with the universe, being, however the Mother, Father, God, Creator, Creatrix energy has shown itself to you. And so this Neptunian entrance into Aries really is amplifying an age of Aquarius energy. What is it also doing? It's also saying all of these deeply rooted, deeply held beliefs that almost is kind of addictive in nature. It is I'm going to say some things y'all may or may not be happy with me today. I'm coming out of the gate. I'm already coming out of the gate hard charging. Why do I feel like this is somewhat addictive in nature? It can be addicting, or it can get comfortable, or it can get whatever you want to say. It can lull you into a sense of complacency and comfortability to allow all of these deeply held beliefs to continue to take root and you never challenge them. Because there has been a lack of a level of accountability to ourselves, our own actions, our own issues, and putting that accountability and responsibility for everything off somewhere else outside of ourselves, without understanding that it takes an interaction, inner and outer, in order to achieve creation. It takes an interaction of inner and outer in order for creation to be achieved. Something has to be deposited and planted in order for something else to be activated, and then creation happen. Okay? I'm trying to keep it as early. So I'm trying to keep it cute. Okay? Trying to keep it cute. So because there is a need, a necessity for there to be an interaction of inner and outer, in order for there to be creation, up until this point, the inner action or reactions really have been minimal until this new age. We have been very complacent in allowing the external, what we see, taste, touch, feel, all this, right? The external five senses to rule and reign over everything. This new era that we are about to enter into, let me see, when does Neptune enter Aries or ingress into Aries? So all the way up until December 7th of 2024, Neptune spends around 14 years in each sign. So for the last 14 years, Neptune has been since 2010. It's been in Pisces. It's been at home. So December the 7th, 2024, it ingresses into Aries, and it'll finally solidly be in there, not a little back and forth, by March of 2025. What does this mean for us? There's some people that would say the ocean turns red, right? That's when the ocean turns to blood. Now, you could take that however you want, and I think we might end up having to go into a little bit of the book of Revelation on this one, because the Neptunian ocean reaches into Mars, and this aggression and this swelling and this bright newness. The reason why I'm bringing that up now is because there are, on every level of your life, we are seeing in the spiritual realm, this is a redo, a retry, a retread of, listen, before you really are fully responsible on your own, for your own, working out your own salvation with fear and trembling, Neptune's giving you a chance to, okay, but what are we doing here? What are we willing to let go of? Because we also have Saturn in retrograde in Pisces, which, again, I've been telling you the whole time that Saturn is in Pisces. It is a restructure of religious and spirituals, primarily religious, spiritual, somewhat moral structures and constructs. It is showing us the morality and the immorality of specific entities that have ruled and reigned in our lives. Religious, governmental, economical, all of this is all now coming together. Why do you think, do you guys realize in the last 3 weeks, we've seen, I think there's been at least three relatively large pastors / apostles that their adult, let's just say not really adult, intimate, immoral acts mainly against children and teenagers have been showcased. There was another one, what is this gentleman's name? Brandon, I think, Muir, and his wife, ex-Indiana Colt, and I guess there's some sort of like ex-football player cult that's going on around the country. I mean, DV against his 14-year-old son. They were hiding the boy. It was a whole thing. We'll talk about that too. But we're seeing religious leaders, air quotes, we're seeing their crap being exposed. Not only that, I want you to look for the ones that we thought the crap was about to be exposed, but ain't no exposing going on. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying the exposure just ain't really happened the way that we thought it was going to happen or the way we was told it was going to happen. So, I'm side-eyeing people now. Did you try to push people into exposing something that they really didn't feel needed to be exposed, nor was it really from their perception what you would like to have thought that it was? In other words, was it your own personal revenge? Daniel Muir, thank you, Ceresia. So we're seeing all of that. We're seeing the immorality, and that's saying it lightly. That's just saying it in a light way. SA, HT, there was 2 more Diddy lawsuits that just came out. We're seeing a lot of that. We're still seeing more of that coming out of the music industry. We're seeing how mainstream media has lied to us on so many fronts. It's not even funny. I can't say most of those fronts over here on YouTube. But they've lied to us politically about the political leadership. They've lied to us. Jesus. They've lied to us medically. We see our governmental agencies all of a sudden popping up and saying, yeah, guess what? We may not have been completely truthful about side effects and such. So we're seeing all of these things crumbling around us. And one of the things that we're also seeing is our economic system teetering. This is because we are in an energy of whatever can be shaken will be shaken. Everything that can fall. I've been saying this for months. Everything that can fall will. But the reason why I made my thumbnail what I did is because in the midst of like this religious and governmental, like all those structures like falling down, what is coming up for those of us who are awakened, for those of us who are moving towards the awakening, for those of us who are willing to shed old crap, we are building and creating this beautiful crystalline, cosmic, energetic, blessed structure. Like we are recreating, right? The economy, we are recreating. Education, we are recreating. The political system, we are recreating. The health system, we are recreating. The education, we're recreating all of these things so that because we are understanding and understanding that all of us must be made new and that we are an integral part of what is being made new. Now, so we are in retrograde with the generational / governmental structural planet. Okay? The only outer planet right now that is not in retrograde is Jupiter. That's the, only one that's not in retrograde right now. So I want us to take full advantage of this. Now, for those of us who have significant placements in Aries as well. I know we're talking about Cancer, but I want you to hear me out. For those of us who have significant placements in Aries, we do still have about another half of year of the North Node being in Aries. Now, that's really helping us to really kind of like motivate ourselves and push ourselves and accelerate individual growth. But I want that to be for everyone as well. While the North Node is still in Aries for the next 6 months roughly, I want you to take these next 6 months as the time to do things for yourself way differently than you've ever done it before. This is the time to invest in yourself. This is the time to invest in God. The time to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and do that thing that you've always wanted to do. This is the time to create your own life. This is the time to stop letting everybody kind of run roughshod over you. This is the time to set proper standards within so that you can have boundaries without. This is that time. So let's talk a little bit about what this energy is really doing right now and some of the main aspects that we need to be paying attention to. The biggest one to me is the Saturn in retrograde sextiling Mars and technically sextiling Uranus. So we have a Mars-Uranus kind of conjunction that's just beginning to apply right now, which again, and that's happening in Taurus. So over the next, I don't know, week to 2 weeks, this is really, listen, major financial and other shifts in your life, major structural shifts in your life. This is the time to say, if you've ever wanted to build a business, if you've ever wanted to go out on your own, if you've ever wanted to do something like that, now's the time. Like literally now's the time. While we're in Cancer season, first of all, for sure, for positive. While we're in Cancer season, right? I mean, we're midway through, so you have about another 14 or so days. Because at the full moon in Capricorn, that full moon in Capricorn is going to be conjunct to this Pluto retrograde that's going to have a lot of Aquarian yet Capricornian energy. That's going to be an amazing time to release into the world, hey, this is who I am, right? Big time, bigly. Okay? So you are going to want to, like, this is, guys, all this, like, I've got to make plans and I've got to do this and I've got to do that. We're kind of past all that right now. Like, I got to sit around and think about it for a little bit longer. We're past that now. We're in the time of action. And this is also not the time to kind of be going back and going, I wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda. This didn't work. That didn't work. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And you can learn your lessons from that. I've learned a ton of lessons, right? From what didn't work, what should have worked, what I didn't allow to work, how that energy was like kind of like, how did I screw myself over? Why did I screw myself over? What's going on? Why did I self-sabotage? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And then a couple things happen, right? Then you end up kind of taking on responsibility from others or taking on the responsibility. Like, yeah, people want to kind of move it over onto you. And it's like, no. I know I'm very good at what I do. I know I'm very insightful. I know I'm very intuitive. Now, I can't force anybody to do anything, right? So to me, if you're thinking about creating something and building a business or building whatever the case may be, like building your new life in whatever manner that is, and you've been thinking about this for 3 years, 4 years, I don't care if you tried and failed 15 times in those 4 years, you better go on and do it again. Learn all your lessons from before. But we do not have time. You do not have time to just kind of sit around and say, well, maybe. This even goes for relationships. Like, this new moon is actually a good, this 28-day cycle is actually a good new relationship cycle. New friendships, new intimate partnerships, interpartner relationships, right? It's even a good time for love. But you got to be willing to step outside the current box and go do what you got to do. You have to be willing to revolutionize how you're living. That's what this Mars and Uranus conjunction represents. And with it being sextile to Saturn, that's saying, okay, you know what? Saturn's saying, okay, I'm going to move out of the way a little bit because I know I've been a little stuffy and I know I've been holding on to this. And there's been this dream, but it's other people's damn dreams. Can we wake up for a second and realize that these are other people's dreams? These are other people's roles and responsibilities. Everybody putting all this on you, and it's time to shed it. Let it go. Let everybody else's dreams for yourself be lifted. And I don't care if it's everybody else's damn nightmares. Let the nightmares go too. We don't have time for y'all to be sitting here dealing with the nightmares. What do I mean by that? I don't want to hear anymore about how there's oppression and suppression and I can't and you can't because you have not created it for yourself. Y'all might not like it from me. Okay, that's fine. You've chosen to believe the lie, which is the stereotypes and the tropes and all of that. You've chosen to believe that. Has that been some people's reality? It may even been yours all the way up until this point in time. Maybe it has. I'm gonna give you that. But at what point do you finally decide that that's not going to be it anymore? That's what I'm saying to you. There has to come a moment where you're no longer giving your capabilities, responsibilities, and abilities over to some external group of people or an external belief system, and you're willing to say, I can. Is it going to happen overnight? Absolutely not. But if you never take a moment, if you never take the first step, if you never change your belief system, it's never going to change. If you never change your mindset, it never changes. Are you hearing me? While you're listening to me, those of you that are wanting to build a new life for yourself and you'd love to learn how to use ChatGPT in order to do that, because it's nothing to be afraid of at this point. Listen, it ain't going anywhere. Then I'm going to need you to go to makechatgptcontent.com, makechatgptcontent.com, register for my free workshop that is occurring on the 6th of July at 1 p.m. Eastern. Register for that. It's completely free. Okay, let's continue on. This is giving you permission to act. What else is happening? We also have Neptune in retrograde, and it is trining by degree, not necessarily by sign, but trining by degree Mercury in Leo. What is this giving you the opportunity to do? It's giving you the opportunity to gain such confidence in a new way of thinking that is still, and recognizing that you're not being disloyal to what you have learned in the past, but you are being loyal to yourself. This is all bolstering all of this loyalty to self rather than right, all of the monkey mess that has been going on up until now. This is like, discover yourself and let it happen. Okay? All right. Now, what else is Saturn doing? Saturn is also trining, and it's loose, but it is trining just barely the new moon itself, and is also trying. Okay, we can do all this, right? It is trining the new moon itself. It's kind of smack dab in the middle of the new moon here, and Venus all in Cancer. What does this mean for us? It don't do that, kitty. I'm not sure which kitty you are, but please don't knock over my ring light. It is saying, listen, I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to lovingly allow you to see what truly is going to make you happy and what you can truly integrate into the core of your being. And I'm going to move out of the way so objectively you can look out into the grand landscape of everything. And it's okay to know that you've been lied to, led astray, bamboozled. It's all right. Happens to the best of us. But tomorrow's a new day. Because what else do we have? We do have this conjunction here of Mars and Uranus also sextiling this whole situation as well. Everything is pointing to change. And Jupiter is the gift that keeps on giving of new ideas, plans, thoughts, all these great, wonderful things. I don't see how it gets any better than this. I don't see how this is like wealth creation. This is the perfect recipe to me for massive wealth creation, massive shift in wealth, massive ideas, entrepreneurial inventions, all sorts of things to be happening. All sorts of things to be happening. I don't understand why you wouldn't be taking advantage of it. I just don't get it. Why wouldn't you take advantage of this? Why wouldn't you take the next 3 days and sit here and say, you know what? I could do this. Abso-freaking-lutely I can. And this is how. This is the time to begin to work with folks, to do things, to seek out assistance. Oh, this is that time. This is the time to go down into your own soul and say, I really do wish to do this and do it right and to be successful at it, and I'm willing to build. Okay? That's what this is. This is time to say out with the old, in with the new. And this is also time to say, you know what? It's all right that I believed this, that, and the other. That's cool. I'm moving on. And I'm not going to let anything hold me back. All right? That's what we're doing here. I didn't think I was going to get through it that fast. Okay. Good. This is a short and quick live. Okay, gang. This is going to give me an opportunity to do a few things. It's going to give me an opportunity to make food. So let me go make some food. I'm responsible for the potato salad and such today. We didn't cook yesterday. And then it'll give me a chance to go on and get prepared so that a little bit later on tonight, we can get together and do some readings. Okay? Hopefully, if everything goes well, I think I can do the readings tonight. Okay? I want you, though, in between now and then, that's what I want you all to do. I want you to sit with this energy. I want you to sit with this energy, and I want you to journal out and write out what it is that you plan on doing with it. What are you going to do with this energy? What does your new life look like? And then when we come together tonight, that's what I want you to have in your brain. What is it? Does this new life look like? And then we can start talking about that. Okay? We can start talking about that. Now, the other thing that we're going to do, I want you to know on all the platforms, we are going to, hopefully in the description for all the platforms, what's going to be in there is going to be an opportunity to be able to do some purpose readings with me and things of that nature. So there's links, I know, on YouTube for sure. There's links everywhere in order to be able to do purpose readings, to be able to do so that we can like look into your purpose, right? So that we can look into your purpose, so that we can do an energetic reading and just kind of like see where things are at, sort some things through, all that kind of great stuff. All right. So, hey, Famish for more, how are you? So that's what we're gonna do. All right. I'm offering those also. So we'll see you guys a little bit later on tonight. Super excited to do some readings. I might even pull out the dowsing rods and we might use those tonight. And then we'll continue on. So you guys go register for that for tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 hour, makechatgptcontent.com. Come on through and learn a little bit of something, and we will take care of you. All right? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so very, very much. Namaste. Bye, gang. It's great to be back. It is great to be back.